Shalom, Shalom. This is Yahya from GMS Savannah. Come with a lesson, another quick lesson. But first and foremost, let me give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach Wadash, and double honors to the apostles and elder bishop of Great Millstone, which rule well, teach well, and to the Alkin pushing one to set truth, four corners of the earth, and to you hopeful elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds that are scattered amongst the heathen. This lesson right here I'm gonna go into is we're gonna go into that butt breaking.
A disturbing chapter in history. The term buck breaking evokes a dark and unsettling chapter in the history of African Americans, revealing a systemic and brutal practice that sought to dehumanize and control individuals during the era of slavery and beyond. This essay will delve into the disturbing history of buck breaking, examining its origins, methods, and the enduring impact it had on the African American community. Buck breaking, a term steeped in historical trauma, refers to the degrading practice of breaking the spirit and resistance of enslaved black men. Originating during the transatlantic slave trade, it evolved into a method of asserting dominance, reinforcing racial hierarchies, and perpetuating the dehumanization of African Americans. The roots of buck breaking can be traced back to the dehumanizing practices of plantation slavery. Enslaved men were subjected to brutal physical and psychological tactics aimed at eroding their sense of self and autonomy. This form of psychological warfare was intended not only to subjugate individuals, but also to instill fear within the entire enslaved population. Breaking involved various degrading practices, including public humiliation, sexual assault, and physical torture. Enslaved men, often chosen for their physical strength, were publicly violated to break their spirit and set an example for others. The cruelty of these acts was not only a tool of oppression, but also a means of reinforcing the power dynamics of slavery. The effects of buck breaking extended beyond individual trauma to impact the fabric of enslaved communities. The fear instilled by these brutal practices created a climate of submission and compliance as individuals grappled with a constant threat of violence and humiliation. Families were torn apart, and the sense of unity and resistance within the enslaved community was systematically eroded. While the formal abolition of slavery marked the end of legal bondage, the legacy of buck breaking persisted. The practices of dehumanization evolved but persisted in different forms, manifesting in the era of Jim Crow segregation, racial violence, and institutionalized discrimination. The trauma inflicted during the era of buck breaking cast a long and enduring shadow. Despite the brutalities of buck breaking, the African American community demonstrated resilience and resistance. From acts of rebellion to the formation of tight-knit communities, individuals and communities found ways to assert their humanity in the face of dehumanization. The struggles against oppression laid the groundwork for the civil rights movements that would follow. The end of the ANC of buck breaking serves as a stark reminder of the depths of human cruelty and the enduring impact of systemic oppression. Examining this dark chapter in history prompts reflection on the resilience of the African American community and the ongoing struggle for justice and equality. In conclusion, the history of buck breaking stands as a testament to the inhumane practices endured by African Americans throughout their history. Acknowledging this painful past is essential for understanding the roots of systemic racism and working towards a future that upholds the principles of justice, equality, and human dignity.
Yeah, that buck breaking, there's nothing new under the sun. This was way back in slavery. And buck breaking is still going on today in 2024. You can't get the riches in Babylon without anticipating, if you know what I mean. You know, the movie producers, the music producers, you know. I wouldn't be surprised at sports. You know what I'm saying? The people, you know, over the sports, the owners. Man, who knows? I wouldn't be surprised about anything. But just think that, you know, you got the biggest slave in the plantation, and you violated him in front of other people, the biggest slave. And man, that was rough, man. He Brother probably had family, and then they can't take that, so they go off in the wilderness, man, and delete themselves, man. That's horrible, man. That we had to go through that, man. But let me go. Let me hit some scriptures here. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous is in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's still going on to today. The wicked is still running the earth. You know, we just have to wait on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's our only help. Nobody else is helping us, Jake. Nobody. It's real. We have to understand. Nobody's gonna help us. And y'all people running the vote, and it's not gonna work. It never has worked. You know, they speak real soft from the tongue, but we already know what the deal is, man. You know, the presidency is selected. He's not voted in. He's selected. Let's go to Hebrews 12:16. Least be any fornicator, a performed person is Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Yeah. And then he sold it, man. And for ye know how that afterwards, when he was have inherited the blessings, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. Yeah, man, these devils are made a certain way, man. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai made these devils that way, man. They sick. You know, they're the cancer of the earth, man. You know? So we just trying to get the Obadiah, man. Soon, hopefully get the Obadiah, man. But Jake is still going through this butt breaking in 2024, man. You cannot be rich and not anticipate with that type of lifestyle. You know? You cannot accumulate any riches. You know, you have to, you have to get down to get down. Let me go right here to Deuteronomy 28:45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and take over thee, till thou is destroyed, because thou have not hearkened not unto the voice of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. Yeah, man, that's why Jake is in the situation we are, man. Don't keep the commandments, man. Out of order. So you had to go through these curses and Deuteronomy, man. It was degrading, for the men and the women. And a lot of times Jake couldn't do nothing about it. Esau, like they woman, they gonna get at him. And that's what happened. And that's why you end up having tares on these plantations, man. And those tares end up running this plantation because they are who their father is. It's something else, man. Just crazy how a lot of stuff accumulated, and it's still going on to this day. So all we got is Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. That's all we got. Nobody gonna help us. Israel. We got to understand that. But hopefully the hopeful elect know, man, that, hey, man, we got to pray. And we got to just stay, diligent in this truth, man, and feed the sheep and the lamb. We have to let our people know, man, that, hey, our help comes from above. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And it's going to happen soon. We just got to hang in there, man. This place is almost to the end, man. It's almost to the end. The gas tank is on E already. So we just got to hang in there, man. But I hope this was edifying. It was just a little quick lesson. I hope this was edifying to the sheep and the lamb. Kwam Yasharala and Shalom. On to the next lesson.